Alright, so here is our homework review for Monday, April the 15th, as we prepare for milestones. We're responsible for this whole page, front and back, so I'm going to work through most of them with you until the bell rings, before I have to go pick you guys up from Connections. Alright, starting on the side that has number 1A, that has this chart right here, it says below are the heights in inches and students in a 6th grade math class. What is the range and heights? And so range, if we remember our little song, range is the difference between the biggest number and the smallest number. So I'm going to find the biggest number and the smallest number. So I've got 52 is the smallest so far. Anything smaller than 52? Nope. So then I'm going to go and find my biggest number, which appears to be 65. So I'm going to find the difference of 65 minus 52 in order to get my range. And then I'm going to circle my answer. The next question is, what is the mean of the height? Mean is the average, so that's where we have to add all these numbers up. So we would just put in our calculator and we would add all these numbers up. And then when we get done adding all these numbers, we're going to divide by how many numbers there are. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'm going to end up, after I add all the numbers up, I'm going to divide it by 16, and that's going to give me my mean, or the average. Number 1C says, what is the mode of the heights? And mode means most often. So which one of these numbers appears the most? So I'd look and see which one comes up the most. Median is the middle number. So in order for me to find the middle, I have to put them in order from least to greatest. Okay, so I have to take all these numbers and I have to put them in order from least to greatest. That's the biggest thing I find, is that we do not put our numbers in order from least to greatest. I'm going to put them down, so I'm going to start with my smallest number, which is 52. And I'm going to come out here and scratch it off. Then have 55, another 55. I have two 57s. I have a 58. Have a 59, 1, 2, 3 60s, I come back over here and I forgot a 59, so I'm gonna put that 58 up for there. Got a 59, so 2 61s. I got a 62, a 63, and a 65. So I have 16, and I should have 16 numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And so now I'm going to find the middle number by going back and forth, back and forth. What has happened here is I have two numbers here in the middle. So I need to know what's halfway between 59 and 60. So to do that, I have to average these two numbers together. I have to add them together and then divide by 2, and I end up with 59.5. So that ends up being my median. Down here we have our 5-number summary where we have to find the min, max, and all of that. So in order to do that, I'm going to come right here and I'm going to put the minimum, which is the smallest number, which is 52, the maximum, which was 65, And remember that Q2 is special because it is also our median. And so we found the median to be 59.5. Q1 is going to be the lower half of the data. So you see how we halved it right here? So all these numbers here are the lower half. So I'm going to have to find the middle number of the lower half. So I'm going to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I end up with 57 and 57. So if I were to find the average of those two, I would get 57. And then Q3 is the middle of the upper half. So all of these numbers. So I go one, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I get 61 and 61, which means my Q3 is 61. To find the IQR, it is Q3 minus Q1. So I would have to take, and I would do 61 minus 57, and that would give me my IQR. I'm about to have to go here in a second, but over here, what you would do is they want you to make a dot plot using this data over here. So every time a number showed up, so like here I have a 52, I would come and put a dot over 52, then a dot over 55, and I would do all of that using these numbers right here. And then you're just going to answer these questions. This one down here says make a box and whisker plot of the data above. So you're going to basically use this information right here to make your box and whisker plot. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You're just going to make your box plot, and remember that this is your minimum, this is your maximum, this is Q1, Q2, and Q3, and you're going to put your numbers there. On the back, it's kind of the same thing. You're going to need to find the mean of these numbers. So like Monday was 2, Tuesday was 6. You're going to find the mean, median, mode, range of all of those. We'll do the MAD together in class. And this is statistical questions like we went over in class as well. Okay? So try as much as you can, and then if you have any questions, we're going to go over it in class.